The aroma of gingerbread and pine filled the air. Emma adjusted the hand-knitted scarves on her stall, a whirlwind of activity around her. Christmas was always a busy time for her small business. She hadn't celebrated this time of year with the same joy since Ryan, her college sweetheart, had left to pursue his dream job in Chicago. Years had passed, filled with silent phone calls and unsent letters. She had tried to forget him, to move on, but a part of her always hoped for his return. The sound of a familiar laugh sent a shiver down her spine. Could it be? Turning around, her breath hitched. Ryan, standing there, years older but with the same twinkle in his eyes. Time stood still as their eyes met, a mixture of shock and longing in their shared gaze. He was back. Emma? Ryan's voice was deeper, more mature, but still held the warmth she remembered. A wave of memories flooded back stolen kisses under the mistletoe, whispered promises of forever. She had pushed those memories away, locked them in a box deep within her heart. "It is you!" she managed, her voice a mere whisper. "What are you doing here?" The question tumbled out before she could stop herself. He had left to chase his ambitions, leaving her behind with a broken heart and a promise to return. "I came home for Christmas," he said, his voice filled with a melancholic longing. "I came home for you." His words hung in the air, heavy with unspoken emotions. The years melted away, and for a moment it was like old times. Emma offered him a warm smile, her heart pounding like a drum solo. He looked good, more mature, but with the same kind eyes that had captivated her all those years ago. Taking a deep breath, she invited him for hot cocoa, the steam swirling between them like a promise in the frosty air. As they reminisced, sharing stories of their lives, laughter filled the space between them. The years of separation faded into the background, replaced by the familiar comfort of shared jokes and knowing glances. It felt like no time had passed at all. He reached across the table, his hand covering hers. "Leaving you was the hardest thing I ever had to do," he confessed, his eyes mirroring her own turbulent emotions. "But coming back to you is all I dream of." Her heart ached with a mixture of bittersweet joy and lingering pain. The Christmas lights twinkled around them, casting a magical glow on his face. "I never stopped loving you, Emma," he whispered, his voice hoarse with emotion. Tears welled up in her eyes, blurring the lights into a kaleidoscope of colors. In that moment, surrounded by the magic of Christmas, she knew this was fate. Their reunion was a Christmas miracle, a gift from the universe. This Christmas she had received the greatest gift of all, a second chance at love with the man she never stopped loving.